So we're through 8. This is turn 9 here. Yeah, it just snapped. Snapped on the entry, and that is a big loss.
Let us know if we can help you out with the tools.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't know what to tell you.
Four-time champion, chasing number 5, and they cannot unlock the speed of a car that has been resurgent in recent times.
Okay, Hamilton and Alonso are also dropping out. They were both quick in the race earlier, banking good points. Leclerc is safe. Alonso 12th, Hamilton 13th, and Lewis is on a lap that's not great in the first part.
Alonso moves up, but only to 11th place. Verstappen is up on Ocon's benchmark. Not a sentence we expected to say at this stage of the weekend. Tsunoda goes over the line. It's an improvement of time, but he's 18th.
Max takes a bit of a slipstream. I wasn't sure if he's going to get hideously held up by Hadjar, but car's in the way. It's going to be distracting for Max. They jump out of the way as best they can, but it is tight and twisty.
Gasly, who was in the points earlier in the sprint, goes P2. Verstappen trying to scramble his way to the second part of qualifying.
Colapinto's through and out when his teammate's gone second. Verstappen hanging on to it through Maguglia. Whoa, his 400's down on Hulkenberg.
He is trying to beat Nico Hulkenberg. Ocon, Colapinto, Tsunoda, Bortoletto did not get out in time. Can Max Verstappen find a lap time, or are we in for an almighty shock? Verstappen to the line, and Verstappen is out of the first part of qualifying. A day of shocks continues in Sao Paulo. For the first time in his Formula One career, excluding penalties, Max Verstappen is eliminated in Q1 on pure pace alone. P14 would be his worst starting position of the season for Charles Leclerc, severely below expectations. He needs an improvement. He's finding an improvement. Gasly is also setting personal bests. He's going to put Albon under pressure. Albon to the drop zone. Charles Leclerc up to P3.
Much better pace from Leclerc. Hamilton made a mistake or bailed out in the first sector on his lap. So Hamilton is now 12th and has to find something. 13th, there goes Gasly.
Gasly to P5, a 10th away from the ultimate pace.
Leclerc found a load of time. Lewis must do the same.
Norris heading to the top of the pile once again by a 10th of a second. He's ahead of Oliver Behrman in the Haas, and now the pressure goes on to Lewis Hamilton.
So Alonso is in the pits and done. It's Hamilton versus Hulkenberg, who's also parked it up. Lewis having done the extra lap on the tyres, but bailed out of it very early on. Can he keep it clean through the middle sector? We'll get a time up now.
No improvement for Alexander Albon as well. So Hamilton right on the edge here. Did not make the top 10 shootout for sprint qualifying, but this is for the Grand Prix. This is for the major points. A 3-time winner around this circuit. Can Hamilton find something in the final sector? He can't. Lewis Hamilton in 13th position, and he cannot find his way to the top 10. The 5 to fall. Alonso, Albon, Hamilton, Stroll, and Sainz.
It's not the best lap for Ollie Behrman so far. He'll get a bit of a wisp of a slipstream all the way up the line from Liam Lawson ahead.
Behrman puts the time on the board. It's a 1:09.9. Charles Leclerc has the fastest first sector. Gasly to the line. He goes P2.
Leclerc sniffs the chance now. Norris has done the fastest middle, but it's too late for this lap. It's just learning for the next.
Charles Leclerc looking for pole position number 28 in Formula One. He's got one this year in Budapest. Provisional pole, 8 minutes to go. Norris trying to make up the time. Let's see where he goes. Run 1, and he's 5th. Piastri with the fastest middle sector so far. Oscar Piastri over the line, and he's top by 0.02 of a second. But watch out for the Mercedes pair, starting with Russell. But how about that first sector from Kimi Antonelli?
It's a 10th and a half up on Russell. He's been quicker so far this weekend. George drives to the line first, but Antonelli might be up.
George Russell across the line to P4, behind Behrman, behind Leclerc, behind Piastri. No one has ever taken pole position in Formula One at 19 years of age. Kimi Antonelli sees the time slip away in the final sector, and the top 4 are covered by a 10th. Oscar Piastri on run 1 is P1.
Big lock-up. Hit the brakes at 60 metres. But just caught that left front, braking and turning, attacking with a little bit more entry speed. Oh, that's Antonelli getting way out of shape. That's his pole chance gone there.
Behrman with DRS open completes the lap. Is it an improvement on the lap time? No. Behrman stays in third position. Defining corner now for Lando Norris. Can he get the exit? First over the line is Charles Leclerc chasing another pole position, and he's marginally ahead of Oscar Piastri. Advantage Ferrari, but here comes Norris with the fastest middle sector of anyone so far. Lando Norris back on top. Can Piastri respond? Russell's gone out, for our information, on a medium tyre. We'll check that when we check in with him. He's not far away from Norris's first sector. Lawson goes to P4. Oscar Piastri, no improvement in the middle sector. When you add it all up at the end, he stays in third position with a Ferrari in between. And now Isaac Hadjar is the driver we're focusing across the line. He goes to fourth. What a performance from Isaac Hadjar ahead of his teammate. Now is the one final twist with George Russell not in that middle sector.
But he could still get ahead of Piastri. Antonelli's not hooking up the lap on this final tour either. Russell is still up on Piastri through 2 sectors.
Okay, it's not a personal best for Antonelli, but it's still competitive compared to Lando Norris. He's only 700ths down with the final sector to come. On board with Kimi Antonelli, aiming for the front row. He was there before. Can he get there again? He chased Norris all the way home in the sprint race. This is for Grand Prix pole position for Antonelli. And he misses out on Grand Prix pole, but he's climbing back to the front row once again. And it all changed on the second run. Lando Norris continues to top sessions when it matters. On the run-in for the title, it's Lando Norris on Grand Prix pole, and crucially, Antonelli and Leclerc are between him and his teammate Oscar Piastri, who finishes in fourth position. Norris timing his charge to perfection so far. He'll start at the front for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Well, it looked wide open, and then the championship leader delivered. Lando Norris for the 6th pole position of the season. Kimi Antonelli will join him on a Grand Prix front row for the first time in his career. Charles Leclerc was happy with P3. Oscar Piastri, fastest after run 1, faded to 4th for run 2.